All right. So, if you've been looking for bikes online, most likely you come across a website called Bikes Direct. Um, they're good, cheap, usable bikes. They're fairly inexpensive for the quality of bikes you get, if that makes any sense. They're usually more bang for your buck, lesser known brands or off brands. I don't know. I've had a couple friends who had them. I've never purchased from Bikes Direct, but I do have a Bikes Direct bicycle, and I'm going to show you guys right now. So this is a motobecane steel frame road bikes from Bikes Direct. I didn't buy it from Bikes Direct. The person that I bought it off of bought it off Bikes Direct. And one thing I kind of liked was that it's an older style with the down two shifters, but they gave it a threadless headset. So it's kind of like old and new technology mix, and it is a 1-inch headset if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it looks like a 1-inch headset. And let's go ahead and do a walkthrough on this guy and see what a Bikes Direct brand bike really gets you. We're going to go ahead and start on the crank as we always do. And please note, this is not a high-end Bikes Direct bike. This is an entry-level one. So a lot of things don't have brand names. Like the crank, it's a triple crank, 1, 2, 3, with a sealed bearing hub. Sealed bearing BB, but it has no name. It has no markings. Can't tell what brand it is. Lasco. Oh, my bad. It's a Lasco crank. I think they make fixie cranks too, if I'm not mistaken. But as you could tell, it has no labeling on the outside. I had to go on the inside of the crank for that. The front derailleur is a micro shift, and I actually like micro shift just because I feel like you get good quality parts for what they charge. Plastic pedals, most bikes don't even come with pedals, so the fact that this one came with plastic pedals, it's kind of a plus. The chain, just, I don't even know what brand it is. I'm not even going to look. The rear derailleur is a Sunrace R80, and Sunrace, once again, it's one of those, like, it's not a high-end brand, but it gets you through. Like, if you have an emergency and you need one, Sunrace is a good budget-friendly product. So is microshift, but they punch above the weight class, if that makes any sense. And then you have the 8-speed cassette. So at least you don't have the regular 7-speed freewheel. This one did come with the 8-speed cassette, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, the hub has no name. The wheel has no name. The tire is a Victoria tire, but unfortunately I can't see what it is. But it does say double shielding, and it is a Pesta, so it looks higher end than just your regular wheels with the Schrader valve. Onto the caliper, the rear caliper, once again, looks like a Tektro. I want to say it's a Tektro, but it just has no name on it. Has the rear derailleur, has the Boses for a rack, in case you want to add a rack, make this your commuter. It came with this bag. I bought it with the bag and the U-bolt. I'm sure the guy paid extra for that. It didn't come from Bikes Direct like this. The seat is a Velo seat and has a lot of cushion, so it's kind of comfortable. Like, it's comfortable, but it's not like, oh my god, it's my dream seat. But it's better than the average stock seats that I had. But I don't know if that one came with this particular bike when the other guy bought it. C-tube has no brand. C-clamp has no brand. Once again, the U-lock, he gave me the key, which is in the bag, but he paid extra for that. There's the motobecane logo and it is a size 56. Remember, guys, I ride anywhere from 52 to 62. Let's see here. Oh, the shifters. Oh, dual bottle cage. So that's pretty cool. And then, so the shifters are cool because they're, I don't know if you can hear that. They're indent. So every click is one gear, which is pretty cool, especially because of 8-speed. Shimano, I think, only made it to 7-speed. If I'm not mistaken, it's sold in Suntour, but Suntour is a whole nother issue that I won't discuss right now. Once again, it has the threadless headset, and it is a 1-inch, so you might be limited to your stem, but they do make adapters to take it, or shims to take it from a 1-inch to a 1 1/8. It's got the emergency cables stops right here, which I like the idea, but I don't know if because it's weird. I don't know. I like it, but I don't need it. But for a beginner rider, these are, this is just gives you that little extra ease of comfort, just to know that, you can have your hands here and have the brakes. So that's cool. If you like it. If not, I would leave them on just because they're there, but I would never add them. Let's see, what is this? The hood's a ZST on the hoods. I really like this little point right here. Really kind of like hugs your little pinky. See? So I like that. The shape of the handlebar, like, I hardly ever use the drops, so I'm glad they're not like, I would prefer them shallow. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the drops. Like, whoever rides on the drops, guys, like, unless you're going down a hill, usually don't use the drops. Has a Ritchie headset, which is like probably the only known brand on the bike. Front caliper again, no name. Victoria tire, front tire, no name on the hub or the rim. Yeah. Ooh, what's going on here? So once again, Bikes Direct bike. I got it for $75, which I think is a great deal. If you're able to score this for under $150, I say go for it. And if you really don't like the Daihatsu shifters, you could upgrade to the STI shifters on the handlebars with no problem. You just need to buy the kit and you're done. So all in all, I think this is a great beginner bike, a great commuter bike, a great beater bike, just for someone who wants to get out there, doesn't know if they're going to like to ride, and doesn't want to spend bike shop money. So Bikes Direct bike, all in all, it rides nice, does what it's supposed to do, the gears work. It's heavy, but other than that, like, it does everything it's supposed to do, and it gets you where you need to go. So for now, Yarso Cycles out.